12:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm T-Speaker222 presenting the ISO headquarters. In this special episode, I have XLM versus XRP, Stellar versus Ripple, the full comparison, and it's updated to 2021 back in May. So I wanted to talk about this. So we all know what XRP and XLM are, and Ripple versus Stellar. So, Ripple versus Stellar. Probably the main reason that crypto enthusiasts compare these two projects is that they have a similar mission of disrupting cross-border financial payments. One of the key differences between Stellar, Lumens, and Ripple is the type of user each project is targeting. Stellar wants to work with unbanked individuals around the world, which Ripple is focusing on building close partnership with banks to help them move money globally. Another thing that the two projects have in common is their founder, Jed McCaleb. Ripple and XRP were founded as a collaboration between McCaleb and software developer Ryan Fugger. Their vision was to create a crypto network that wouldn't be dependent on the energy-intensive mining process like that of Bitcoin. However, disagreement between McCaleb and the rest of the Ripple team led to McCaleb departing in 2014 along with co-founder Joyce Kim. McCaleb created Stellar instead. Later on, Ripple came in for a public bashing when the company canvassed Bitstamp to freeze McCaleb's 96 million XRP exchange holdings, as the crypto community saw such a move as being centralized and pro-censorship, much like the behavior of the legacy financial system that crypto is supposed to replace. McCaleb's XRP holdings are run much deeper than those held on Bitstamp, however, and Ripple's fears were perhaps justified. Persistent dumping of hundreds of millions of dollars worth of XRP by their former CTO. In 2021, the history between Ripple's new corporate management and McCaleb can now be considered old news, as the company has bigger things to worry about. And then Ripple XRP, 2021, the SEC, American Securities and Exchange. We all know they filed a lawsuit against Ripple for selling $1.3 billion of what is classified as unregistered securities. We all know what's going on there. I'm not going to get into all that. So, but I want to continue because this whole SEC thing is going on right now. But I want to go back into the XRP, XLM back and forth. So we all know about XRP. We know about all the crap going on with the lawsuit and all the nonsense. I'm not getting into all that bullshit because it is all bullshit. It's all to make it rule the first crypto that's going to be, fully ruled as a it's going to be ruled as not a currency. It's going to be the first one with clarity. And obviously XLM is going to benefit hugely from that. So, okay, so there was also the XRP flight airdrop, so we already know about that. The global remittance. But now I want to get into, I always talk about XRP, and we've talked extensively about it. So, Stellar in 2021. The mandate of the Stellar Foundation remains very much the same as it has been since it was founded in 2014, to create equitable access to the global financial system. The benefits of Stellar for unbanked individuals, aside from being able to send money back home without having to use expensive services like Western Union, also includes the easy conversion of their assets into a raft of different national stable coins by cooperation with companies such as WireX, Velo, and Stably. WireX are developing their own Visa card, which allows cryptocurrency holders to spend up to 12 different currencies anywhere that Visa is accepted. Stellar has also expanded somewhat beyond payment solutions by hosting dApps and alternative use cases such as the private messaging app Keybase and Satoshi Pay on online publishing dApp. Satoshi Pay is particularly interesting in that it allows users to consume content at a fraction of the cost of traditional paid media. It does this through micropayments utilizing Stellar's built-in decentralized exchange and ability to send funds quickly at virtually no cost. Last year, the team celebrated over $1 million worth of content payments. Stellar's 2019 burn of 55 billion tokens has made it a better proposition economically, and the project's token economics are further bolstered from the switch from an inflationary to deflationary token. I'm telling you guys, XLM is the real deal. I'm not saying XRP isn't, but XRP is to pull the rug over all of your eyes so you don't understand what Stellar is. Ripple's great, but the Stellar... Well, I'm going to continue. This is non-biased. One question that remains for Stellar is if or how they plan to compete with the growing DeFi ecosystem on Ethereum. Well, that is all going to take care of itself. Considering that developers who build on Ethereum can plug into a wide range of dev tools and financial capabilities, would they still be happy to build on Stellar and have the ability to simply send, receive, and store payments? So now we get to the all-important Stellar or Ripple. Both Stellar and Ripple have a number of question marks. We have to light this for the rest of this. While I'm doing this, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me get through the analytics. I love this audience at the ISO headquarters. I love talking deeper into the ISO coins, and right now it's the old-fashioned, fight between Stellar and Ripple. So both Stellar and Ripple have a number of question marks over their long-term futures. A big question mark over Ripple is that RippleNet may have a huge... Hold on, sorry. This did not light like I had planned. RippleNet may have a huge roster of high-profile partnerships in the world of finance, but does XRP. Ripple Labs have taken great care to distance themselves from the XRP token, leaving XRP holders with an asset that has historically had limited utility, with the main use case seemingly being to fund Ripple's day-to-day operations. That is something that is concerning. This is also the other concerning part to me, and it always has been. Ripple Labs hold roughly 55% of the total supply of XRP. So when we talk about like Dogecoin being owned by majority, I mean, think about Ripple Labs holding 55% of XRP. Only 45% is outside of Ripple Labs. That could scare the shit out of every XRP holder. That's one thing that I will always say that will scare the shit out of me. When you have such a large portion, over 50% being held by a single entity, which is Ripple Labs in this case. From such large token centralization, bringing fears of possible negative price action resulting from such large token centralization. The Ripple team have, however, resolved to stagger the release of this supply over a period of 55 months. Stellar performs better in this regard, thanks to their more positive token economics. But it can't be said that Stellar is truly decentralized. In 2019, the Stellar network halted for 67 minutes due to an inability to reach consensus caused by mass outage of the Stellar Development Fund nodes. In terms of both blockchain architecture and the project development of Stellar, the SDF have an oversized role to play compared to blockchains that attract more organic developer behavior such as Ethereum and Polkadot. And Polkadot's going to be pretty big. Since the 2019 blackout, the Stellar team has made a conscious effort to become more decentralized by launching more validator nodes around the globe, with the end result being that no single entity can bring the nodes to a halt anymore. There are now 50 validator nodes on the Stellar network, backed up by 66 watcher nodes, whose job is to monitor the network activity even if they can't vote. Despite the reputation as a centralized project, XRP actually trumps Stellar here, with 168 known validators. Finally, as payment coins, XRP and XLM run the risk of becoming irrelevant if the vision of Bitcoin's growth on the Lightning Network comes to pass. They are both currently much faster than Bitcoin, but if this advantage is reduced, one major use case is taken away, and Stellar may be branching out into hosting dApps, but a fully realized and scalable Ethereum 2.0 would create even more stiff competition for developers. Both projects do, however, have strong online communities, and it's probably thanks to these dedicated blah, blah, blah. So basically, that's what we're looking at with XRP XLM. Does it really answer the debate? No, probably not. But I mean, we know all the stuff with XRP, and this was basically just talking about the SEC case, and I don't want to get into the SEC case. That's all fun and bullshit. That's all just to put everything into perspective. Basically, the SEC case. They're suing XRP. Well, not XRP. They're suing. Well, XRP. They're suing and saying that they were selling a security or a currency. Well, it's going to be the first one that's going to be ruled a non-security. So it's going to be not have to deal with all this bullshit when it all comes out. But in my personal opinion, I think XLM is such a gem. I think the price of it, how much cheaper, and just there's so much stuff. But obviously, I am biased to both. Not because I'm getting paid for it, but because I know the Ripple network and I know Stellar. The problem is Ripple doesn't need XRP. Stellar needs XLM.